Hello everyone, my name is Mythrell and welcome back to Baldur's Gate. So, we were heading to the Gnoll Stronghold. I once again went a little bit crazy with my inventory sorting. And yeah, we're still missing a 200 sword for Minsk, but I guess he will be fine with the mace. If he had a second mace, I would definitely equip that. I haven't identified the bastard sword yet because nobody can use it or is proficient in it. And that's actually one of the reasons why I always created a bastard sword fighter when I played the game back in the days, because it was the only weapon nobody I recruited actually used. I don't know, there must be an NPC who uses those, but they're probably evil, so that's probably the reason why I didn't see them. But yeah.
Calm yourself, dear. We must proceed carefully.
What? Oh, Imon, I wish you wouldn't do that. That was bad stutter. Just practicing my sneaking upon people. Didn't mean to scare you. Well, you didn't quite. Hey, come on. How am I gonna improve if I don't practice? I'd say you have the basics down very well. Next time warn me what you're up to. That will make a real test for your abilities. Yep, you're on.
I care not. This way.
So yeah, party's getting along a little bit nicer. Oh, right.
Stop! You go nowhere. This our bridge. You pay to walk it.
Yeah, you pay 200 for all heads or loose heads. Minsk. Minsk can see from here the castle where the fallen gnolls keep dinner. Villainy on the bridge, step aside. Minsk and Hamster are coming through. Yeah, you think you big? You want to fight? We take heads anyway and get lots gold. Oh, you cannot even. I think you can pay them in vanilla game, but with the mods, yeah, the banner kind of changes some engagements.
That's really not interesting.
Possibly frosty. Death!
It seems like we are fine. What happened? I think I hit it with the stuppy fire. What? Stupid fire? I don't actually know what that is. Stupe fire. Whatever it was, he got a stun, so that was just a really weird effect. Oh, she has those glows. Well, it's a good thing that we didn't actually use the identify spell then. These are the dexterity 18 ones, right? Yep. Then we just need to find somebody who's getting good use out of them. She already has a pretty high dexterity. Actually, everyone has quite high dexterity. I think Minsk has normally 15 and 15 on these, but since one of the modders actually made everyone in the first game to have the same stats which they have in the second Baldur's Gate 2 to kinda unify them, I think he got those increases. But I guess Minsk would still get a slight benefit from this. Yeah, it's from -2 to -4. How much would I gain? Yeah, same too. I'm thinking I don't really need that low, because we have the spell. Oh, come on, there's no combat. Which I just remembered that I should cast it. For both of our guys, of course.
Yep. I've done had enough of this.
Because if those gnolls hit you, you are pretty much, well, not quite dead for my main character, but Nira is absolutely dead. Those 200 weapons, the halberds they use, those do nasty damage, especially when they crit. Okay, that actually didn't do that much damage. So, oh, somebody leveled up. Oh, it's immune. Nice. Bring me that level up. So as I said, I will probably do the dual class to mage in level 6 or 7. As in the original Baldur's Gate 2, Imoen is actually dual class at thief level 7, I believe. But that's the main reason I wanna do it, for the story reasons, or I don't know, just because it's what went on in the original game. I kinda like Imoen as a thief. She's a very good, I mean as a mage as well. She's very good thief and very good mage, so there's always that. Basically what you want to do before dual classing the rogue is to max their open locks and find traps. There is actually no... well, there is a ceiling, right? There's a ceiling for these skills. I believe it's 250, but you don't actually really need more than 100. That should be enough to open everything and then... yeah. Or at least almost everything.
This way.
Unless you are running into some crazy penalty which lowers your ability. Should probably engage the highlight mode. So I'm gonna go through the lower section of this area first. So the stronghold is if you go up here, but I'll take a look at the bottom right now. There are some good stuff available here. Oh, I was scrolling the list, I thought that we were attacked by gnolls. Swords. They shouldn't... One sword especially shouldn't be a problem. The battle music didn't have time to queue up.
Your actions.
Most of our party actually likes the high reputation we have. Oh, here's one of the caves. There's many caves in this map, so I don't remember which was the one with all the loot. Is everyone shooting?
I care
No.
not. Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty.
I would love to activate
God's really not in this.
Possibly frosty.
the party AI so they would attack the enemies automatically more often, but at least back in the days there were so many problems with the party
I've done
AI
had enough of this.
doing crazy stuff. So I don't want to do that probably. I should probably try it. Give them some simple scripts and see how it works.
Can I help you?
I think I will heal up Khalid here.
I'm gone.
So yeah. I think I probably said this in the previous couple episodes as well. But we're gonna probably drop Nira, or we will drop Nira for Dunaher for some time.
For the fallen!
I really don't like that 9 hit points. That's so freaking low. Come on. Khalid is really racking up those hits because he's low taco. even with the +2 from these bracers, Imoen is only 13. While Khalid is already 12. The rest of these guys are a little higher because, well, Nira is actually 23 because she doesn't have proficiency for the sling. So I don't think it's even possible for her to hit
This way.
armor class 0 guys. Although I'm not sure if critical hits always. That's probably something worth checking out. I don't really have that extensive knowledge of the AD&D rules other than what I gained from playing these Baldur's Gates for endless hours back in the days. And some other AD&D games, of course. Let's check this one first. Oh, this is the one with Carrion Crawler, right? Okay, they seem to be automatically targeting. Maybe I... Oh, nice. That stun effect is so crazy though. It always gets me a little bit scared that
on you if you save the day.
somebody just launched a nuke or something. Yep, there he is.
Flaming.
If this gets a hold spell off of you, it's very nasty sometimes. But he probably didn't even use that. Or maybe this is just a low level Carrion Crawler that he doesn't have. Basically every enemy with a hold, some kind of hold spell like Web or Entangle or just hold, is very nasty because they will lower your armor class or make your armor class so much higher that they kind of automatically hit you. So that makes you very easy to kill.
Do you want to tell me a story about trollops and plugtails, please?
Oh,
If I understand it correctly, these health bars are kind of late addition to the enhanced edition. I'm not still sure if I like them that much or not. Oh yeah, the book is here, okay. And I think that's the Book of Dexterity.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
But we'll see. I should probably identify it first. Although I'm gonna read it anyways, so I don't know if that's actually necessary. Okay, we already have these spells. Since I'm gonna replace Nero, reading this is actually kind of waste. But this is one of those spells I probably won't be using anyway, and it's actually very good for her because of her low hit point pool. Right, she still has some unused spells, so...
I've done had enough of this.
Against these mundane opponents you really don't need the spells. But when there's some real fighting going on, the wizards become very, very good. And of course in the low levels the wizards are pretty useless actually. So... it might be actually better to just not have any wizards in the early game. You can always recruit them at level 5 or 6 or something, where they actually start to matter really. But they do have some nice spells, which can help you with a clutch situation. Alright, this was just a roundabout. Right. I guess we're fine. Let's just save it, just in case. Since the enemies kinda spawn randomly when you walk around the map, sometimes you can get a very nasty surprise when you guys split up. And usually the guy in the front will get attacked, so that's why That's why it's really bad idea that my hero runs in first. Khalid is actually, I have to say, he's actually surprisingly good. Why isn't he in the front? Oh, it was just a strange angle. Okay. Oh, I didn't quite save in time, but let's do this. These guys are slashers, so they should have 200 swords. Or not. That is so annoying. Come on. Yeah, you can easily do this at level 1 as well, so... We are actually probably a little bit over-leveled for this Gnoll Stronghold.
This way.
Some guys actually do this before the Nazgul mines, but I think the Nazgul mines are easier. So I prefer to do this two in this order. Of course, you don't actually need to do this Stronghold at all, so... Unless you recruit Minsk or Edwin, because Edwin wants to kill Dunaher and Minsk wants to save her. So you kinda need to do those quests.
Oh,
okay.
Odds really not in this.
Bunch of swats. I wonder if there's a hotkey for this. Should probably check that out. Reveal details. It doesn't add. At least this doesn't show the hotkey like for these options. What spell is this? I gonna let her have that spell as well. Charm person.
I've done had enough of this.
It's not my favorite spell. Although I probably should try to use a little bit more of those types of spells. Usually I just go for pure damage because pure damage never fails. You always deal the damage. But spells like Charm Person has a huge benefit and huge... or if you don't get the rolls, they do absolutely nothing. So that's why I feel like always going for the guaranteed damage, I suppose. My way of bringing XCOM into the Baldur's Gate, I suppose. Yeah, these are from the wrong school of magic, so my guy cannot learn them. Again, another level 1 spell and another Shocking Grasp is one of those I don't really use that much, so might as well let her have it.
I'm gone.
I don't know. We might actually get Nira back later on, I don't know. Because the thing with Dunaher and Minsk is that they always, just like Khalid and Jaheira, they always go in group, so if I just want the mage, I need to get a solo mage, I suppose.
Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty. Death! I'll do it!
This way.
Let the melee guys in, boys. Don't be
Eat
so greedy.
flaming! Or possibly
It shall be as
frosty.
you wish.
Death!
A lot of misses for sure. Okay.
Yep. I've done
Well.
had enough of this.
Khalid decided to change the game, I suppose. I'll say some of these fights can still easily hurt you if they gonna get you with their two-handed weapons, the Gnolls. Because that's when you receive a shitload of damage. And it's all about the random dice roll, really. What's this then? Somebody forgot to pick up on money. Okay, yeah, we have more Gnolls. Slashers. guess it wasn't Slasher you used the swords. Maybe it's there was a third type of gnolls. These are probably just higher level normal gnolls.
Nature's servant awaits.
Just heal yourself.
I'm gone.
Oh, that's a lot of gnolls. Or gnolls, or however you are supposed to pronounce it. Man, we are actually dealing them with a lot better than our... Well, we are kinda high level. How did we actually get this high level? Maybe it was the side quest for Nero's quest or something. Because I really don't think we've explored that much of the map.
Do you want to tell me a story about trollops and plugtails, please?
Or it could be that I usually do these in other order. Okay, so here are the main gnolls. We're gonna...
Flaming! Or possibly
What
frosty.
the hell are you doing in the front line?
What is it this time?
Okay. I'm gonna actually use some spells here. They might be vulnerable to the sleep as well. Oh! What the hell happened? Oh, it was just a chant. Oh, yeah. So Nero actually got the wild surge. I was kinda interested what happened. So the sleep spell didn't happen. I don't know what she actually casted it. She just said that it was so bright and... Really don't know. I should have used the Chaos Shield first. And one should attack
Have
us.
need of me?
Come on, guys. Oh, I must have clicked Khalidin by accident there.
Eat flaming! Or possibly
Yeah, we seem to be handling them quite well, so there's no really a reason to use the spells. Let's just get everyone in the mix. Nice.
I've done had enough.
Well, I
of
mean,
this.
we are cleaving through them like pros. I know these games are not worth much, but they are still worth something, so I'm picking them up. Because, yeah, I'm that guy.
I'm gone.
So, yeah, there's gonna be more, okay? Oh, that would have been critical hit, but luckily Khalid had helmet. Come on, dude, seriously?
This way.
my turn to save the day.
Fine, let's use the spell. I have too many spells, so I don't use them.
I've done had enough of this.
Nice.
Yep. What you want?
Okay.
I'm gone.
And since Dunaher is in bottom of this trap, I'm actually gonna preemptively empty her slots. I could leave her with a sling and even with that rope, but these rings are way too good. I don't need her stuff either, and yeah, there's always a chance that we will re-recruit her later on. So, yeah, I think the other robe we have is actually the same robe, so the unidentified one. The robes kind of look unique, and those two certainly look the same.
You have but to ask.
So let's see.
A decency is refreshing. So many we meet are lacking.
I thank T for saving me. It was courageous to something like that. To follow the likes of Minsk in the battle if a touch foolish. I have not offered T in return, save my services in battle. Mayhaps I could travel with T a while. An opportunity may rise for repayment of my debt. Minsk is well Minsk, but he had a strong... I don't know what had... He has, maybe? He had a strong sword arm, whilst I'm practiced in the arcane arts. Shall we join? Hey, look, whoa, we found her. Oh, glorious day. Now I believe that this is truly T. I wouldn't... I would just... That's... Oh man, never have I thought that I would just be glad to see this rodent. Yes, my witch, it's me. Oh, Mythrell, if thought that Minsk and Boo and you made a great butt-kicking team, just wait until Dunair joins us and unleashes her magic against the evil creatures that bar our way. Critters? I thought we were dead for certain, and he calls them critters? I cannot think of a better name for this scum warrior. Well, you are welcome in my company. One cannot have too many friends. I have no doubt those salt make an interesting traveling companion. Hopefully we will see you again, Nira.
They're called?
Thy presence is rescue is appreciated. Hast thou also rescued mine journal? It was taken away by the Gnolls, and this is a mod added questline. I don't know why I need to point those out, but apparently I do. So every time something is added by mod, I need to point it out. I'm afraid we haven't seen anything like that. So we will look for her.
Seriously?
For goodness!
After all we've been through? Obviously, I had the wrong idea about our friendship. When you're ready to apologize, you can find me at the Friendly Arm Inn.
She sounds so much like Felicia Day that it's hard to ignore. Perhaps we'll meet again, Nira. And funny thing is actually that Dunaher is voice acted by... Oh man. Jennifer Hale? That's the name?
Whatever they need.
And I think it's one of the few cases where she doesn't actually sound like her,
As directed.
so I really like the work they put in here. Okay. Enough of jabbering. So we get to level up him, or not him, her, from level 1. Nice spells, 10 hit points right away. Yeah, that's a good sign. Oh well, that was 2 level up, so I guess the 10 wasn't that immense. But already there's a huge difference between her and Nira. Nira had 8 hit points, so she has double. She does have a higher constitution, so that's obviously going to help. Oh, she doesn't know the identifier. These green spells are all she doesn't know. Red are the ones she cannot learn, so she cannot learn sleep. Which is fine, because sleep is starting to be less and less useful this late in the game. And magic missiles she already knows. I don't actually know if you even need to move this in the backpack. Nice. Nice. so she learned all the spells without any problems. That's nice. No identify spells, memorize. Shame. And now with the double spells. I guess we could use the armor as well on her. She doesn't really have that many spells, but we'll get there eventually. Equip all the junk. I do hope that this is the kind of rope I think it is. Otherwise it might get a little bit strange. Alright, this is a priest spell, so nobody can actually learn that. Just reorganizing the inventory a little bit. We still haven't identified this book. Again, I don't need to identify it to use it, but let's be thorough here. Oh, you need a sling. I think I had a spare sling just for this occasion. Yep. With my golden pantalones. I should probably buy a sling for Jahira as well. Because sometimes you just need a ranged weapon. And yeah, she has a sling proficiency, so yeah, she's immediately better in that regard than Nira. Not that this is about who is better, but this is about Minsk.
This way.
He's better. Oh wait.
Do they wish my ear?
Oh, she doesn't have any
No
spells
less than
memorized.
I've done had enough of this.
Go for the eyes,
Heart's
fool!
really
Go
not in this.
for the eyes!
Okay. And they are
This
going
will is up.
for my guy.
I care not.
Imoen ran out of ammo, but she has the next stack of missiles ready to go. I actually want to heal these. Maybe I will melee with you.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
So I did actually double check that even in the Baldur's Gate the enemies do get the +4 bonus to hitting you if you are wielding a ranged weapon, and you get a -4 penalty to hitting them if you are wearing or you have a ranged weapon in close range. So the close range ranged weapons are not good for your health. She's burning through those arrows fast. Let's put these in.
Back home, Puffguts would always tell me a story.
Yeah, I think we will get the hell out of here. I think we got everything we can get from here. And I guess the next goal will be going through all the extra regions around the Gnoll Stronghold. Just to get some experience and levels for our guys. The bandit camp itself isn't that hard, but the region after that can be very scary. The Cloakwood area. I wanna be beefy when we get there. Okay, finally, Minsk got him. So I should loot. And the reason why I don't like to sleep just to get spells back is that there's so many timed quests in this game that if you sleep too much, sometimes people just get pissed off. Right now, I think the Dynaheir's quest is probably not timed, so I could spend as much time as I want to. But I mean, it's become my habit to not rest unless really necessary. After you lose a good party member just because you spend too much time sleeping, you don't wanna repeat that. It's really jarring experience. Is this a cave? No. Okay. I think we are actually very strong right now. At least for this place.
Go for the eyes, fool! Go for the eyes!
They all went for us.
I care not.
I think Imoin can block him.
Yep.
The rest of us just shoot him. Okay, and he's down. Okay.
What you want?
Minsk 17 damage with that one-handed weapon. Having that high strength is really good for melee guy.
I've done had enough of this.
Yes, it shall be as you wish.
It's kind of weird when sometimes you cannot pick up things which are obviously in kind of range anyway.
I'm gone.
Did she have this spell? No. I mean, yes, she does. I'm gonna call it spells for next mage. We seem to be changing mages a lot, so maybe it makes sense, maybe not. So that's the Stronghold. I guess I can just work up from here. Oh, the Beer River has some very nasty enemies. And I guess maybe the Gibberling Mountains even. Now I should check the Carnival as well, and then we are heading to the... eventually to the bandit camp. Through the Larswood and Beltwell and... whatever we can find from there. But yeah. I think that's enough for this episode. We are on the new region, so might as well cut it here and check it out in the next episode. So I hope to see you guys there. Bye.
You little monkey spiker.